Taylor Swift receives warm welcome from Baltimore elderly people's home in adorable TikTok video, but the pop star hasn't yet revealed if she'll be cheering on Travis Kelce and the Chiefs against the Ravens. The Ravens host Swift boyfriend Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs Sunday in the AFC Championship as they face off for a place in Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. The songstress has cheered on her NFL beau and the reigning Super Bowl champions at several of their games this season, including last week's win against the Buffalo Bills in frigid Orchard Park. And the citizens of Baltimore are clearly hoping the 12-time Grammy Award winner will make the trip to M&T Bank Stadium Sunday. Brightview White Marsh, a senior assisted living facility in the Baltimore area, shared a TikTok Wednesday of its elderly residents welcoming Swift to the city and sharing their recommendations with her. The heartwarming clip opens with her hit, "Are You Ready For It?" playing in the background, while an elderly gentleman declares, "Taylor Swift, welcome to our great city of Baltimore. There is much for you to see and do, and while you're here we hope you enjoy yourself immensely." However, while he encourages the singer to have an entertaining time, the man, dressed smartly in a Ravens cap and polo shirt, hopes her boyfriend and his teammates' visit to Baltimore isn't so fun. "We have one more thing to say to you, go Ravens," he jokingly adds. Other residents then chime in with their recommendations for tourist attractions, including a trip to the aquarium and a stroll around Inner Harbor. Meanwhile, others, one of whom wore a Swiftie friendship bracelet, encouraged the global superstar to sample to local cuisine, urging her to try the crab cakes at Jimmy Seafood, to grab a burger cookie and, if she arrives in time before the game, to visit Miss Shirley's for breakfast. One lady insists the anti-hero hitmaker must make a swift return to the city, with Baltimore offering more than football in its sporting scene. She insists Swift must make another trip to Baltimore to watch City MLB team, the Orioles, play in Camden Yards with 2024 season just over 2 months away. The video ends with a staff member insisting that Swift must visit Brightview White Marsh, before the camera panned across the living room area to show its many residents cheering and waving Baltimore purple pom-poms. However, it's not yet clear if the Love Story singer will be making the trip down to Baltimore for the Chiefs' 6th straight AFC Championship game. Although she has attended most of the Chiefs' games in the runoff to the playoffs and their 2 postseason matchups so far. Her Eras tour is set to restart in just a couple of weeks. Swift hits the road again to begin the international leg of her sold-out show, starting with 4 dates in Tokyo, Japan. She kickstarts the stint in the Japanese capital on February 7th, playing 4 shows and finishing the day before the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. If the Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl on February 11th, she might have to make a mad dash from Tokyo, where she will have just played her first shows on 2024, to the West Coast to cheer Kelce on. She will then play shows in Australia, Singapore, and in the summer, will spend 4 months touring Europe. And according to reports last week, Kelce has made some grand plans for Europe, with much of Swift's tour coinciding with his football offseason. The 34-year-old has apparently booked trips to vineyards in Italy and tables for dinners at some of Europe's finest restaurants for the couple to enjoy during her days off. The latest that Kelce's season will run to is February 11th with the Super Bowl, with teams then tending to report back for preseason in early August. However, it was reported earlier this week that the tight end could join his brother Jason and retire at the end of this season.